welcome back to my channel. My name is Nabila Melisha and today I'm actually going to make a pattern, and I thought, you know what, let's give you guys a sneak preview. This pattern is going to be for my fashion show that's coming up, and we're going to use this beautiful fabric. It is a green, it's kind of like a moss green, I would say, and it has gold foil all over it. So depending on how the light hits, it has a different shimmer, sheen, shine. But it is gorgeous. Let's see, yeah, that is so beautiful to me. Let me turn you guys to this side where we have a little bit of a different lighting, so you guys see. It feels a little bit textured, but it's not as textured as it looks. So that's one of the textiles that I'm going to use, and for this particular pattern, yes, we are using her. I'm thinking what's the best way to go about this. I'm going to have to fold my pattern and leave about 5 inches above it. So let's measure. If we were to have it right here, okay, so this fold line basically, I'm gonna cut it that way I can easily fold it, and then we can reuse the other side for the back. We can do the front and the back both on here. So okay, I cut that. So guys, weather is so gorgeous today. Hi, Ibo, the king. How are you? Okay, so now I'm gonna fold my paper. You're good? I'm glad you're good. And this is the back of my bodice. I traced this, I have no idea how many years ago. I did this sometime in college, and I always kept all of my patterns in envelopes, and so now we can pull it because yeah, we don't have to what do you call it, grade down, basically make it a size down. Normally, you know, the typical sizes are size 8, and I actually went down and did a size 6 some time years ago, and I'm so happy and so grateful to my past self that I did that. So this is the dotted side, which is the side we're gonna use. And this is the front, so I'm gonna use the front first. Okay, I'm gonna flip my paper because this is what I wanted to do. And then we need 5 inches at the top. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down some. Alright, well, thank you for stopping by. Hola, Kai, ¿cómo estás? Okay, I think this is where I want to be. I just gotta make sure that my paper is straight. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. The fold line is gonna be the straight line that we're gonna be working with. Anyways, so now I can put my pattern right here against the fold. One thing I didn't do is mark the bust point, which is okay. We'll figure that part out. So for context purposes, this is basically what we're going to create. It's a cowl neck, and this book will walk me through drafting it from scratch. Instead of purchasing the pattern, I'm making the pattern, which there's nothing wrong with purchasing the pattern. It's just as great. I had to go grab my pins. Oh, my package is delivered. I'm getting a message from Amazon. I ordered some leather needles because the ones that I ordered were actually they're too thick, and so they're puncturing the fabric a little bit too much. And when I bought them, it was a pack of 2, and I was so excited it was a pack of 2. And I did not pay attention to the size of them. So, and when I tried them on, as soon as I held them in my hand, I was like, oh, these are thick. And so, hola, amor. As soon as I held them in my hands, I was like, oh, these are so thick. And then I said, let me just still try it, because the leather fabric that I have is a vegan leather, but it's pretty thin actually. And it's a very smooth fabric. I love it so much. I wish I took it with me, because then you guys could see the full look. I don't have my iPad, so I can't show y'all, but it's a good thing, because this is only a sneak peek, a sneak preview. So yeah, right now I'm pinning my pattern down to the paper that I'm going to be working on. And I'm doing this so that nothing moves when I'm tracing. And now I am tracing the pattern onto the paper. This is the neckline, and then we're gonna do the shoulders and stuff, you know. Actually, let me use this ruler right here. Okay, cool. I'm so amazed at how beautiful the weather is today. I didn't expect it, because it was rainy just a few days ago. And most of the time I actually work from the floor. And I thought I was gonna do that, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to draft a lot. Let's stand up and be comfortable. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go work at this table. And then the weather is nice. So I said, let me open all the gates so it feels like I'm outside. And I was like, I low-key should bring my machine here sometimes. I'll work from here because this is so cool. I love it here. Okay, this is the dart leg that I'm about to trace right now. The front bust. And normally the dart legs are closed. I don't know why this one is open, honestly. I guess from the way I traced it back then. Ooh, we actually missed a couple of it. Okay, there we go. And then this is the last part. Sometimes I do like the legs being open from a pattern because then it's easier to just follow that stitch line and just keep going. Versus when the legs are closed and you gotta like fold it over and stuff. I got the entire pattern traced so I can take this baby off. I guess it would have been easier if I did flip it around, but I thought I'd had probably important markings, which I did not. Because now I'm working on the opposite side of what the book is showing, but that's still okay. So again, for those of you hopping on just now, this is the pattern that I'm going to draft, and it shows me all the instructions on how to do it step by step. So step 1 was trace the front bodice and a slash line from center front to bust point. Center front. Okay, so according to the book, the bust point is basically right here. I didn't mark it, but I love that the book actually shows a picture and it's equal to where the dart ends. So all I gotta do is connect that. Okay. Now that is our bust level. Then mark A between center front and neck. Center front, neck, and bust level. Okay. So basically from this line all the way to the neckline. So I'm gonna measure that, and I'm gonna do it in centimeters. I should have brought my yellow measuring tape too, but it's okay. So this point, it is 1, 2, 3. Let's just say okay, so that's 26.3 centimeters, which it means it's 13 point. Yeah, 13.15 centimeters, so almost 13.2. So I'm gonna mark 13.2. Okay, and then this point is A. Now we're gonna mark B at mid shoulder and then draw a line to A. So I'm gonna measure basically what this shoulder width is. It is 15.1 centimeters. Let's just do 15.2, which is 7.5 plus 1. So 7.6. Yeah. And that now is point B. So we're going to connect A to B. Also guys, yesterday I saw this video that says that you can set a goal on here. Oops, what did I do? I do not want no background. Trying to figure out how you can set the goal. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, that's for the highlight. Oops. Channel activity. Let's see. Guys, I have no idea where to do it from. Or maybe you need to have a specific amount of subscribers. I'm not sure. I have literally no idea. Either way, I thought it would have been fun to do it, to try it out, but whatever. Okay, we have A to B, and then draw a slash line from shoulder tip to bust level, and another one in between. Okay, so shoulder tip to bust level right here. I guess it needed to be curved, but I'm not gonna curve it because I don't have my curved ruler with me. And then I'm actually going to measure the width of these so that I can find a point in between. It is 7.7. That is 3.5 plus 3.5 is 3.85. Okay. Oops. My papers are flying. Okay. What did I do? 3.8. And I'm gonna do the same thing right here. Okay. Let's do one more. Okay. So now I can actually connect this. You know what? I am realizing, guys, I didn't even have to do this on a fold just yet. Because we're gonna cut this. The neck thing should have been on the fold. So now it says draw a slash line shoulder tip and another in between. We did that. Now cut the pattern from paper, cut slash line not through the shoulder bust point. 2, not through the shoulder and bust point. Okay. 1 second. I'm really wondering if I should just cut the entire thing off or if I should leave it. Part of me is like, normally when I do stuff like this, I only have one layer and then I cut it, and then like I don't even put it on the folded paper, because when I fold my fabric, that's when I cut it on the fold. So I just note on there like cut and fold. But I guess let's do it their way and see, because you know, I might learn something new. When I was in school, I thought that pattern making was gonna be the boring part. And then before you knew it, I literally fell in love with pattern making. And now that I'm doing this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss this so much. I haven't done this in so long. It requires a lot of math, but ironically, I enjoyed math. Hi, baby. Good afternoon. How are you? Okay, so that's the front. This is basically how we're starting. And then after I cut these lines, that's where we're going. You're doing great now. How about yourself? I am doing great too. Especially now that I'm outside working. So we're going to cut the first line. We're not going to cut all the way through it. We're just going to cut to it. And I'm cutting the last line. Okay, and so the idea is basically to spread all of these, and that's how you get the cowl neckline. So fold the paper. Oh, now they're saying fold the paper. So basically, I was right. I did this for no reason. Waste the paper for no reason. Fold the paper and square a guideline 5 inches down. So what I did first is what we were supposed to do second. Maybe I should have read the entire thing too. Maybe it's my fault. Either way, yeah, we here now. Okay. This is such a messy piece. I wanted to work on the clean piece. Okay, let's do it though. Let's see if this is enough for us to work on. Let me see with this piece. Yeah, just not enough. Let's see if this way would work. No. Okay, well, I'll leave this piece for something else. Just save it for later. Let's see if this piece will give us what we need. This does give us something. Let's see if this something is good enough. Nah, it's gonna be close. Let's take another piece. I'm not tossing this away. I'm just putting it to the side so we can use that later for something else. Space do we need? Let's go for this. So I'm not gonna cut it, I'm just gonna fold this. And I think that this should give us enough to work with. Okay guys, I'm so excited. Right here, this is our piece. So I'm going to lay it down, and It says fold the paper and square a guideline of 5 inches down from paper edge. Okay, so 5 inches from the top. Hello, Sumya. How are you? Right here is 5 inches. And I'm gonna keep going. And okay, so now I can draw the line, connect the dots. I need to buy a new clear ruler because I stepped on my clear ruler the other day and it basically folded. It broke. Look. And I like the blue ones better because they have holes in them, and then if you need to, you know, pivot your ruler, you can easily put something like an owl in the holes and then it'll do it for you. And for some reason I lost all my blue rulers. So this is what we're working with. Place the pattern on paper so that AB line touches the guideline and point A touches the fold of the paper. Okay. So this is how it was. B is supposed to be this line right here and A is right there. So B is supposed to be parallel with this line. And A will touch and come off just a little bit. So there's like this little triangular piece that will come off the paper. I'm gonna pin it so that I don't lose the spot. And I'm double checking that I got that right. This is what it looks like right here. So A is supposed to be touching here and it's coming off the paper. So I got that. This is A, B, no. I think that I put the B on the wrong line. Yeah, B was supposed to be right here. I cut it off previously, so that's why I had to remark it, but this right here is the new line. And I'm going to pin that as well. Okay. And then we're going to keep this in place. I guess this is right here. The center front pattern is placed on the fold below bust level. Trace the pattern starting from B and ending at center front waist. Mark C 4 inches up from A. Okay, for paper fold back facing. Alright, so this now, it doesn't show like how much in between this needs to be, or this for that matter, but this does touch. So I'm gonna just do it where the pattern is comfortable and not like distorted. And then this is to me where I feel it looks comfortable. And then when we press this down, it'll lay flat and do its own thing. So that is very helpful. And I'm pinning everything in place so that we can trace it easily. Really, I don't need a tracer, I could just cut it out. When I first looked at this, I was like, oh my gosh, this could be a lot of work. It looks so overwhelming, and now that I'm doing it, I'm like, this is so fun and easy. I miss this, for real, guys. I keep saying it. Alright, now that we got that pinned, the center front pattern is placed on the fold below the bust. So that's this piece right here. We did that right. Then trace the pattern starting from B and ending at C front waist, which should be right there. Okay, and then from A we are marking 4 inches, and that'll be the fold. Let's do this. This is C. Oh my goodness, guys, sorry, my phone died in the middle of me. What does it say? Rotation is locked. Okay, hold on, I need to unlock rotation. Yeah, in the middle of me. This is not. Rotation is locked. Still saying that. Okay, in the middle of me recording, but thank God it's able to pick back up where we left off. I just can't figure out how to put this phone down because let me see if I could put it on this fabric or something so that it could still be on the charger. Hold on, it's like it's slipping and sliding. Hold on, let me find something to. Okay. I think this will work. Okay, great. We're back. We're back, guys. I love that YouTube can literally resume because I thought, no, my life is lost. My live video, that is. Okay, good. We're back. Because I was literally talking and then I looked up and the screen was black. I was like, what? All right, so we got C marked. I finished tracing. We got the dart legs and everything, and now we're going to do the facing part for the inside of the shirt so that when you have it on, it has the same material on both sides. So it says fold on the AB line and trace the shoulder. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut this paper so that we can fold it over. And I think I'm gonna cut it a little bit less than what we have right here because we don't need this much. Okay. So this right here is what we're going to pull. And that's basically this line. Cool. Now that we got that, it says to trace the shoulder line and blend it. So I did trace it previously and all I gotta do is blend it, but I'm thinking to take off, where is here? Take off all the pins and just take off the pattern, and then we could just work with the traced piece. Because I feel like these pieces are now only going to be in our way. So we have this piece. Okay. So this is what we have. Trace. And I need to blend the shoulder line. I wish I had my other ruler that has curves in it. Okay. All right, I blended it. It now looks like this. And then it says trace front facing. I'm over here like, hold up, wait a minute, because when we slashed it, we didn't do it curved. We did it just straight. So let's put this back on here for a second. So it's like this. Which this would have been the line. Okay. Okay. So this, I'm gonna like slightly curve it. Something like that. Hi, how are you? Um, why exactly are you asking me that? Okay, so the front facing would be 1¼ inches at the shoulder. Oops. It would be right here. Mine is 3/8 larger. So I guess let's move that up. Now, figure 4. What I'm gonna do is put my tracing paper down on the back of it so that it'll trace this line for me. So it says unfold and draw the traced facing. Draw a 45 grain line for bias. Okay, we're not there yet. Okay, so this is where it would come into play. Let me see. I'm really thinking, what did I use to curve it some? I mean, this part right here. That part doesn't matter too much. Let me just continue what I did and see. You're just in the bushes watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay. I feel like I did it. I feel like I did a good job. You are so funny, baby. Thank you. So, this is what we have. And this is how it traced on the back of it. So when I flip it over, now we have this. So this upper part will be basically the inside of the shirt and the other side will be right here. That way the fabric always has, you know, the same fabric on both sides. Richman, wagwan. Is how you doing, man? Now, this part that I traced right here, I'm gonna reinforce it some, make it a little darker, and then we're going to bring it up to C. I love that for me. I love that I'm comprehending. I love that I'm picking up what this book is putting down. I love it. I'm like, you is smart. Baby, I got a degree, not for no reason. I went to school for this. I don't know why I'm acting all surprised. It's just that I haven't done this in so long, you know? Oh, I did that. Look. So, you said you're doing good? That's good. I'm happy to hear. Okay, cool. So it says draw a 45-degree angle. Grain line for bias and cut from the paper. Follow instructions given for the first fitting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to draw the 45-degree angle. I'm gonna use this right here. And you know what? This actually has a triangle in there. So I'm gonna see if that will give me a good 45 angle. And it's looking like it. Yeah. This ruler was good for something. I never knew. And the grain line is basically the line that you follow for how to put your fabric on, how to put the paper on the fabric. Cool. I got my grain line. And then we can cut it from this paper. Let me actually pin it so that it doesn't move while cutting. And then I can cut both layers equally. So how's your guys' day going so far? Anything nice happened today? I feel like today's a good day. It's like a nice, chill, relaxed day. And I'm glad I'm being productive. I woke up super early today and I thought I was gonna be tired for the rest of the day, which I did feel it afterwards. So I took somewhat of a nap and I woke up more tired from my nap. So I thought, yeah, today's gonna be that day. But actually, no, today's a good day. Oh wow, 3 necks is crazy. The fact that you could even go back every time. I guess your body really needed that. Cool, we got that. I'm gonna put that paper to the side. We might use it for the back. And now basically, this is it. Making sure my stuff doesn't fly here because it's getting breezy. I just missed what you said. What was it? So, come on, work with me. Okay, there we have it. So this is basically gonna be the top in the front, and then this piece right here, we're folding it inward. And it's gonna be just like this. So when I'm cutting the fabric, this part is gonna be the same as this part, but it's gonna be on the inside of the shirt. So it's gonna look like this. But it's not gonna be a straight line, it's going to be draping down like beautifully. And so we have our first wedding. Well, not first, but first of the day. And for visual representation, this is what it's going to look like. It's a cowl neck. So I'm going to write on here. This is a hold on. If it could only stay how it was before, I would be so happy, 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 happy. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So that is the front. What I'm thinking is hop off this live, make a call, let my phone charge for a little bit, come back on this live, and do the back. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And in my mind, oh wait, are we done with this? Follow the instructions given for the first fitting. In the fitting the cowl drape section earlier in this chapter, figures 3, 4, and 5. Then it says trace the basic back pattern, mark 1.5 inches below the back. Okay, so basically what it does is go into how the back is going to match at the neck. My day been going pretty smooth, just at the house, eating and chilling. Definitely needed it. Usually me going to bed at 4 a.m. Yes, me too, and I hate it. I hate it. I go to bed so late because I'm so tired, and then you know I gotta typically get up early, or I can't get up at all, and then you know then my day starts at like 1 and 2, which when I'm tired and I only went to bed at 4, it makes sense. But when I want to do stuff, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I feel that. Since you got on vacation, that happened. Yeah, vacation always throws off your regular rhythm and then it's hard to get back. It's like one time I went out with a friend and I got home late. And before then, I was always going to bed like 12 or 1 the latest. And ever since I went out with her, I couldn't go back to bed before 4 really. Like here and there, occasionally it'll be like 1 or 2. Not 1, even 2 or 3 mostly. That would be the early. But ever since I went out with her, I never went back to bed early. Maybe like 2 times, but I'm like, I need my routine back. Yeah, them Facebook reels. It's like the same with Instagram and sometimes TikTok. Like you watch one and before you know it's 5 a.m. It's crazy. But I'm gonna take a little mental break, make a call, and then come back on live, and then we're gonna do the back. So if you guys are available then I'll see you shortly. Bye.